Hey YouTube, Maestro here from Bendu Lightsaber Combat. Today we're talking about striking tempos. There are 4 distinct opportunities or times when one can strike safely. And these are named for their different tempos or timings that they have within the action of combat. If you refer back to one of our previous videos on the sequence of contention, you'll know that when I say strike, I'm not referring to the action of taking your saber and striking the opponent, although that can be a strike. What I'm talking about is a strike as in an action that you're actually performing against the opponent. So these can be performed with the blade striking, whether it's the head, the body, the hand, the leg, whatever. These can actually also be things like disarms. These can be grapples, pins, immobilizations, projections, everything like that. It just means striking just refers to the action that you're trying to accomplish with your combat, your chosen action that you're going to perform against the opponent. Okay, so the times when you can strike safely with this way, the first one is called the first tempo, or also called attack in prep. Prep being short for preparation. What this means is that you're attacking, whether it is in your preparation, when you are getting ready with the opponent, you're moving back and forth, you're setting up distance, and you launch a surprise attack. That would be an example of attack in prep. But you could also attack in the opponent's prep. You see that the opponent is preparing to do an action against you. Maybe he's making a couple of little feints or just moving his feet, and you see an opening or whatever, and you go for it right away with no preparation yourself, or you cutting your preparation short, or you're cutting into the opponent's preparation. That's attack in prep or first tempo. That's your first opportunity to strike in combat. The second one is called the same tempo, and this is striking against the opponent's attack. What this means is that when the opponent makes his move, you make yours as well. Either by taking over his attack, or attacking in extremis, or counter touching, which is an example of which would be the opponent is making an attack at you, and you counter that action in whichever way, based on various techniques to do that with. But the idea is that you are both attacking at the same time, but you want your attack to be successful while the opponent's fails. The third is called second tempo, or after the attack. And a good example of this would be someone utilizing footwork to avoid or void a blow. So the opponent makes his attack at you, you void it, and in the immediate aftermath of that action, you come in and strike. That would be after the attack. Another example would be an immediate parry riposte. When the opponent comes in, you block and strike before the opponent can renew his attack, or retreat or cover or anything like that. That would be second tempo. The last one is called half tempo, and refers to a renewed attack or assault. A good example of this is digs, which we'll get into in a later video. If you haven't already seen our video on the wraps, Makashi's wraps, you definitely want to go check that out. It's got some good stuff in it. But the half tempo renewed assault is an attack that you make after your first attack. So I make an attack at the opponent and he blocks or parries my attack. If I utilize a low commitment strike, I should be able to perhaps disengage and attack a different target before he's able to make an action against me. It's attacking once and then again, very quickly, usually. That's half tempo. So again, striking tempos, the times which are appropriate and safe to attack the opponent. If you attack at a different time, it's not that you can't be successful, but you might be attacking at a time when the opponent is optimized to defend or even to strike you. We'll see some examples of this. We'll go over that in just a moment with the sabers, and you can see more clearly what we're talking about. All right.